Gap. Shares of the retailer lower after an earnings beat, but revenue miss. Let's bring in Dana Telsey, CEO of Telsey Advisory Group. Dana, this seems like a dramatic reaction. Does this have to do with the revised tariff expectations?
That's what it is due to, because when you take a look at the earnings, as you mentioned, they came in a little bit better than the consensus numbers. You did see the store sales weaken, down 1%. Online was stronger, up 3%. But the weaker gross margin with the merchandise margin impact, in the call, the discussion about tariffs will be front and center, along with hearing about the momentum of each of the brands. The Banana Republic brand was the positive surprise, while both Old Navy and Gap continued as expected.
Now, it's $25 million worse potentially than the downside that they had given initially. Now, to me, at home, that's a lot of money. But to a company the size of Gap, is it that significant? How should investors think about whether this reaction is a buying opportunity or no?
I think you got to hear the call, and you want to hear about, is the momentum of sales continuing? What are they seeing in terms of the complexion of store sales and online? When you think of, is it the buying opportunity, the big brands of Old Navy and Gap still got their same sales numbers, and they should be benefiting from the marketing initiatives that they put in place, the denim campaigns that seem to be working, and frankly, the ability for them, they're capturing more consumers. The resonance of Banana Republic is something that's new. We all know about Athleta's been weak. They just brought in new leadership for the Athleta division. We'll have to see there. But the tariff headwinds, it's been hitting every single company. Tariff impacts are greater than expected in the third quarter and for the year. And pricing remains to be seen how the consumer will respond.
Well, Dana, let me ask you about Ulta Beauty. It's looking better than expected with raised guidance, I believe. What do you want to hear from the company about how much we can expect these effects to continue?
I think Ulta Beauty, you want the word for that quarter, it was a beautiful quarter. That's the synonym for Ulta Beauty. The quarter basically beat on sales, beat on the fact of traffic, beat on transactions, and raised the guidance. I think what you want to see is the read-acrosses. Look what you've heard from others. Sephora was positive in the United States. I want to hear from Ulta Beauty. Look at some of the new initiatives, whether it's buying Space NK, expanding internationally. I want to hear about the category growth. And they said they gained market share. Each of the categories grew, sets them up very well for holiday 2025.